and welcome back. I'm Tammy, and this is Real Life Advice by Tammy B. It saddens me to say that this is our season 1 finale show. We're going to take a short break, and then we're going to ease on into season 2. We're going to film some new episodes, and I can promise that this season 2 is going to come in with a bang. On this first season, I've really kind of kept it clean and PG rated. I cannot promise that with season 2, but please keep watching and keep supporting Real Life Advice by Tammy B. Years ago, I had my gallbladder removed, and about 5 years after, I started having the same symptoms, and I joked with my husband. I said, I think my gallbladder has grown back. Wouldn't that be a good episode? It didn't. It didn't grow back. However, it was quite a lot of issues I had going on. Evidently, according to specialty doctors, you still produce gallstones without a gallbladder. And for the gallstones not to go anywhere, they clog up your bile ducts, which can cause extreme pain. And I had extreme pain going on all day, every day. And to make a long story longer, I went to several doctors and had several procedures to clean out my bile ducts, and nothing was getting better. And the one doctor I saw said he would not touch one of the bile ducts because it was too big and serious of an operation. So he sent me to this extreme specialist, world renowned to do this, and the best doctor. In order for this to take place, I was going to be in the hospital for 4 days. What they were going to do is to clean my bile duct out, put a stent in, and then let it run clean for 4 days, and then remove it. So this all took place in the city. Like I said, it's pretty extreme pain. So after the surgery, like, they really monitor you because you can get pancreatitis from it, and it's a serious, serious thing. With that be known, I was on some pretty impressive pain medicine the entire time I was there. And it was a drip, IV drip. So, and I was pretty much out of it the entire time because they didn't really want you doing much. So I do remember the nurse coming in, and I had a roommate too, and she was on some pain meds too. She actually had the pump that she could do her morphine. Mine just kind of came in as it went, or as they let it go. So anyway, the nurse came in, and she's like, you ladies need to get up, and you need to get a shower. And so I get up, and I go and take a shower, and she said, and if you want any more pain meds, I need you to do a lap around this hospital wing. I was like, hell yeah. So I start walking, and she's like, it wouldn't hurt you to do another lap. And I was like, all right. So I did another lap. So this entire time, it's very foggy situation for me. I don't really remember the experience much. I do remember my husband and my son was real little when this all came about. And I remember my mom coming up once too. And I mean, 4 days in a hospital nowadays is a pretty long time. Here's the point of the story. I get home, and about a week and a half goes by, and my mother calls me, and she says, well, it's in. And I said, oh yeah? What's in? And she said, I knew you wouldn't remember. And I said, what? And she said, well, you called me from the hospital and told me that you were watching QVC, and you had to have this bracelet, and it was just beautiful. And she said, so I ordered it for you. And I have no recollection of this at all. And I said, oh yeah? And she's like, yeah, I'll bring it over next time I come over. And I said, okay. So I'm thinking, wow, when did that happen? And so she comes over in a week or so, and she says, here it is. Now, my mom's a wonderful, wonderful lady, and I would like to tell, I'm not ashamed, but I'm a little embarrassed to say that I've been spoiled rotten my entire life. And normally, when I ask her to order me something, she'll say, "Oh, don't worry about it. I got that." Well, this particular bracelet was $85 or 89 something. And she's like, "It was 89 something." And I was like, "Oh." So I write her a check. And yes, I have, to this day, I have never worn the bracelet. And it is hideous. So I'd like to show you my Morphine bracelet. I don't know if you can see it real well, but there's purple and silver and dark blue strands. I mean, seriously. Who wouldn't want that? So, I think the advice is pretty, goes without saying. Do not make major decisions. This was a minor one, I get that. But do not make major decisions when you are on high dose medicine. Thank you all for watching season 1. I can't wait until you can see season 2. Thank you. Have a great break.